Do you know that there is a difference between spiritualism and occult? Well, my name is Paul Casino. I'm also known as the BigSkymedium. I've done readings for over 10 years. I've done free radio readings for over 7 years. I've done readings for people from all over the world on Zoom and phone readings. I've traveled all around Montana doing readings. I teach mediumship classes. I've been doing that for over 7 years. And I am a certified medium. I'm a professional medium. So the difference between spiritualism and the occult. Now, spiritualism, you always work with the light. Spiritualism is you're using your spiritualism to help other people, and it's always of the good. It's always of the light. Now, the occult is opposite. If you're dealing with anything with the occult, it's basically your ego, what you want, what you're going to get out of it. That's basically the difference is. And occult can appear to look like it's spiritual, but it's not. And another thing you can look to be careful for is if you're practicing anything that you think is spiritual, but it is occult, is you start becoming addicted to it. Anything spiritual that you become addicted to, that's not spiritual, that's occult. And things you can get addicted to are things like tools of divination, such as Ouija boards. I've had to talk to many people in the past about, be careful with these things because you can get addicted. And people try to argue with me, but Spirit will tell me the truth, and they know the truth. So just be careful and what you're playing with. Know what you're doing. Don't dabble. Dabble is playing with things that you shouldn't be playing with, whether it be occult or spiritual stuff. You should know what you're doing. Never go into any kind of reading. Never do a reading with fear, for anger, or if you're on something. I can't say the word on here, or if you're drinking. Things like that bring low energy, and like attracts like. So just be cautious with that. Always pray before and after your readings, and before you go to a reader, go and make sure that they pray before and after reading with you. It's very important. But if you're not sure about what you're practicing, if it's occult or if it's spiritual, you should maybe look it up. There's a lot of things, information online. You just type it in. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to say this or that. No, the cult goes way back, as far as I know, is that a lot of it comes from dark witchcraft and Satanism stuff, and it can be manipulative to make it look like it's spiritual stuff when it's not. And that's part of that. Now, spiritual stuff, that can go way back as well, but spiritual stuff mostly comes from people's cultures. It comes from, people working with the true light, helping other people, help healing people. That's what it's about. Again, the occult is always about what you're getting out of it, and spiritual stuff is what you're helping other people with. That's one big reason. So when you're doing spiritual stuff, you're basically helping other people. Occult stuff is what you're wanting, getting out of it. That's it's kind of like a big difference right there. Make sure that you like this, and please follow me if you haven't followed me. Thank you.